Hi everyone, Uncle Arnel is here and I'll be helping you solve the problem on the board. We have here, Dan takes 4 hours to travel from A to B. Ben covers the same distance in 3 hours traveling 10 km per hour faster. How far is it from A to B? Before we answer this, let us first recall the fundamental formula relative to distance, rate, and time. We have distance is equal to rate times time. Take note of that. Now, going back to the problem, we are told that there is a certain distance from point A to point B, where Dan traveled in just 4 hours. This is for Dan. We don't know how fast Dan was traveling. So let's say represent his rate by X kilometer per hour. On the other hand, Ben traveled the same distance in just 3 hours because he traveled 10 km per hour faster than Dan. So therefore, if Dan traveled X kilometer per hour at that rate, then the rate of Ben traveling was X plus 10 km per hour. Now, what is being asked in the problem? It is the distance. Therefore, let us use the formula in getting the distance. That is simply R times time is equal to R times time. Let this be the parameters representing Dan's travel, whereas here is for Ben. Okay, so what about the rate of Dan? It is X. The time is 4 hours. Is equal to, what about the rate of Ben traveling? X plus 10. Times the time for Ben finishing or traveling that distance, 3 hours. So now let's simplify our equation. X times 4 is 4x is equal to 3 times x, 3x, 3 times positive 10, positive 30. Now let's combine like terms, 3x and 4x. We bring 3x to the left side of the equation and take the opposite sign. So we have 4x minus 3x is equal to x equal to 30. So this is the rate of Dan. Now, that's not the answer because that is not the problem. The problem is the distance. Now, let's substitute values. R is the rate, x for Dan. That is x, which is equal to 30, times time. The time for Dan to finish traveling this distance is 4 hours. 30 times 4 is equal to 120. So that is our answer. That's all for now. See you next time. Stay alive.